We want you to lighten up and stop taking things so seriously. You must realize what a detriment a serious outlook is to awareness of and experience of your connection with all it is. When you become serious, you begin to block your experience of well-being, and then you begin to feel that you are disconnected. You begin to listen to the little whispering of confusion in you. You begin to believe that there might be something that's important in being serious, and that there is something that must be understood. But as we have said, there is not a serious expression on the face of God, only love. The earth plane is not a keep your nose to the grindstone place where you've got to get awakening done or you're never going to make it out. That is confusion. Remember, that does not come from the voice for God at all. It comes from the little mind that says, you're not going to make it out there unless you follow these steps right here exactly, perfectly. See, you must be doing the wrong thing because you aren't there yet. It's such a trick, because you are already there. But to experience it, you have to let go of the idea that you have to get somewhere. Begin to allow where you are in your experience. Stop fighting it and make peace with it. Then move forward in appreciation, knowing that there is more to life, and you will begin to experience this as you begin to lighten up about it. The harder you are on yourself, the more you're listening to the voice that does not exist. It leads you into the direction that takes you nowhere. So anytime you find yourself in a serious funk, and we said this many times, remember that you've got this. You are on the path. Perhaps you say, I've decided to feel joy. Ignore the accuser's voice piping in with, well, you're not experiencing joy, so you'd better try and figure out how to feel it. Then you begin listening to that voice and follow those directions. You find yourself again going around in circles, frustrated as hell, saying, why can't I get there? But you have this blindfold on and you simply can't see that you are already there. The best thing to do is to take off the blindfold by deciding to change your mind. Instead of continuing to listen to the negative voice, say, I think I'll choose to look at this differently. It is so simple. But you do have to make the decision yourself. No one else can do it for you. Notice when you become enmeshed in a very serious, very complicated way of thinking or being, know that in that moment, you are not being led by the Holy Spirit. Anything that attempts to make simplicity complex is the ego, the little mind. Life is simple. The mind of God is simplicity, not complexity. Choose to align with the mind of God. I'm going to repeat that. Anything that attempts to make simplicity complex is the ego, the little mind. Life is simple. The mind of God is simplicity, not complexity. Choose to align with the mind of God. Now lighten up. Live your life and be happy. Know that joy, love, peace, whichever word you choose to use, is all one. They are not different from each other, and one does not take away from the other. Do not begin to analyze this. Instead, allow the peace of accepting this truth to flow over you and through you. If you say, I choose peace today, you open yourself to the full extent of peace, which is love and joy. We love you beyond words and beyond expression. We are with you. We are in you. We are all around you, and you are never alone. And we thank you. Namaste.